Have you ever had a hard time deciding what to write about? Well, today we're going to learn a good strategy for coming up with ideas for personal narrative stories. If we have good strategies for generating story topics, we won't waste our time and we will have more time to write. Listen to our mentor text. See if I can. I guess I can't move that down. Okay. Blackberry picking with Grammy. Grammy, I've been waiting all morning for this, I told her with excitement as she rocked in her rocking chair on the front porch waiting for me. Well, sweetie pie, it sounds like you're ready to go, she replied, giving me a big warm hug. Grammy bent over and grabbed the hands of the little red wagon that laid in her front yard. The wagon was filled with all kinds of items that would make our day of blueberry picking successful. She packed 2 thermoses of water and sunscreen because berry picking can get awful tiring in the sun after a while. She also packed mixed nuts, sliced apples, and crackers for our mid-picking snack. Last, she packed 2 medium-sized buckets for us to put our berries in as we plucked them from the bushes. We made our way down the hill and through the tall green grass behind Grammy's house. We continued walking down until we stopped at the edge of the woods. There they were, the same big blackberry bushes we'd picked berries from the last few years together. Suddenly, the feeling of happiness washed over me as I thought about picking berries with Grammy in the past. Remember the rules, darling? Grammy asked me as we began. I sure do. 1 berry for me and 10 for the pot, I giggled. That's right, smart girl. Grammy winked at me and patted me lightly on the head. Grammy grabbed a bright green branch and pulled it close to us. Over the years, I've gotten better at carefully picking the berries without getting stuck by too many thorns. Grammy and I both were sure to wear long sleeves and pants to avoid the bugs and scratching our arms. We each picked our first berry and then held them out towards each other, touching them together gently. Cheers, we said at the same time, and popped the blackberry in our mouths. This was a tradition that we had done before to mark the picking of our first berries. It was sweet and juicy as I bit down and it melted in my mouth. I could hardly wait until Grammy and I picked enough to make her famous blackberry cobbler. I knew we'd be picking until we grew tired, but I didn't mind because this was by far my favorite thing to do with my Grammy. So in the story, the author who wrote this story wrote about a person who was very special to her. But she didn't just write a biography about her. And she didn't write a whole story about what she looks like, where she lives, what her hobbies are. Because personal narratives are not biographies. Instead, this author wrote about a special memory that she shared with this person. She wrote about something she did with this person. The author is still the main character, and we know that personal narratives are stories that we write about ourselves. So one way that authors generate story ideas is to brainstorm memories that they have with a person that is special to them. Let's learn how. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to draw a circle in the middle of your notebook, and write the name of someone special to you. It could be a parent, a grandparent, best friend, sibling. It can be anybody who's special to you. Next, we're going to draw lines coming off the circle and write an activity that you did with that person. So if I'm writing about my Grammy Gunther, I'm going to come up with 3 ideas. Well, my Grammy Gunther, she liked to groom dogs. That's what she did for a job for many, many years. Pick blueberries and cherries. I used to go blueberry picking and cherry picking with my Grammy every summer. And the other thing we used to do together is we used to do hair. And I know that sounds silly, but my Grammy was the only person who would let me wash her hair, dry her hair, and put curls in her hair. It was very fun. So I first drew a circle. I put the name of my person, and then I did 3, you can do 3 to 4 different lines, and I'm going to write about 3 different ideas, okay? Something that I did with this person that is very special to me. So, coming up with good story ideas, okay? In your writer's notebook, I want you to draw this anchor chart in your writer's notebook, and we will fill it out in a couple seconds here together. Go ahead and pause the video so that you can copy this into your writer's notebook. Okay, coming up with good story ideas. Well, memories, okay, it's about a memory with someone special. So if you put your grandma Dot pounding pans on New Year's Eve, that could be a special memory. Picking strawberries can be a special memory. Eating Twinkies before bed, that could be a special memory. And a date to McDonald's and the parks could be another special memory. A time I felt a strong emotion. Nervous. Well, I remember being nervous the first day at my new school. Sad. The day my best friend moved away. Angry. When my brother broke my favorite toy. Scared. Hearing a sound at night when I was camping. Happy. Meeting my baby brother for the first time. You can write your emotions for each one of these examples, or you can write the examples that are shown here. Go ahead and pause the video so that you can copy down memories with someone special and an emotion. Now it's your turn. In your writer's notebook, you are going to draw a graphic organizer, the circle, okay, and brainstorm different activities that you've done with special people. You're going to start by making one oval shape near the top of your page and write the name of one person. Try to come up with at least 4 to 5 different memories that you have with that person. Then, on the same page in your notebook, you're going to draw at least 3 more graphic organizers about 3 different people that you have 4 to 5 special memories with. So you're going to be doing 4 graphic organizers about 4 different people on the same page. When you are done brainstorming, you will take a picture of your anchor charts that you created today and the brainstorming page with your special people, and you will upload it.